Hey, what's going on, everybody? This video specifically is going to be strictly about aloe vera, and specifically about aloe vera and that hair, that dome piece, that scalp. Which, as y'all see, I got a pretty big forehead. That's a whole different story. All right, so today we're talking about this plant, aloe vera. We are blessed to live in a place where this grows a lot. Shout out to AZ, Florida, Africa, so on and so forth, who are able to get this plant and utilize it properly. Before I even go into that, I know y'all gonna say, how are you gonna talk about hair? Look at his hair. Look how nappy it is. His hairline receding, this and that. I don't care. If you want some knowledge, listen. If not, log off. So, as far as y'all don't know, I did used to have long hair, probably about right here, maybe a little bit longer. Here's a quick picture. My beautiful wife in there. She needs some locks too, but one day she gonna get some. In this picture right here, I probably had about 250 locks. I had a lot. And again, I know a lot of people get on this whole dreadhead thing. When I first started those locks, probably 10, 11 years ago, I never wanted dreads in the first place. I asked the lady, can I get twisties? Because if y'all don't know, you get twisties. You take them out after a certain amount of time, your hair gets longer. But from my standpoint, I had the twisties. I had them in for too long. When I went back to take them out, my hair was already locking up. So I just let them things grow. Some of y'all might have questions of why I cut my previous dreads. If y'all didn't know me, if y'all never seen me at that time, I had dreads, but I had a fade on this side. So this side, I could brush it, I could throw the rest in a ponytail and go. After so long, that was a lot of work. Brushing the waves, and then started growing out, getting all crazy. If I didn't have to have a pretty suitable job, I would have kept it. But for the most part, I just got tired of it, I cut it. So these dreads, I've had these dreads for probably about a year. It's been a year and 3 months since I've had these dreads. I don't plan on cutting these ever unless I go bald or that bag is right and I need to cut my hair. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep it growing for a while. As y'all see, I probably have about, again, in my last photo, I had anywhere from 200 to 260 dreads. Now I probably only got about maybe 40. As y'all see, I got some wicks going in there. I got one on this side, right here. I got one right here. And I got a big one back here somewhere. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and me trying to do my own thing like usual and it never work out. Anyways, let me start this music real quick. Aloe vera. Today is going to be about the hair, but it's also good for digestion. It's good for immune health. It's good for burns. It's good for scars. It's good for cleaning your face. It's good. You can put it on your hand with some essential oils and use it as kind of like a sanitizer type thing. I would still recommend wash y'all dirty hands. Don't think this and everything else in here is on. Just wash your hands. But to the go. That's a whole nother video. Aloe vera, it's good for your hair, it's good for digestion, it's good for health, overall health, sunburns. And as you guys see, I'm cutting it open. It's very, very bitter, but I mean, it's good for the, as you see. Woo! Trust me, y'all. Every time I eat a piece of aloe vera, I do that every single time. I got this weird face and I just down a bottle of water. But it's so good for you. It's good for your stomach. It's good for your eyesight. It's good for everything. Look it up. If you don't believe me, all you can do is look it up. But today we're going to do it in the scalp. So first things first, got a bottle of water. In this water, you have essential oils, which I recommend these, not just for this COVID-19, but for overall just health and wellness and stuff around the house. Got some rosemary in there, got some peppermint, some tea tree, and this one I'm not in there, but so be it. Side note, things like if you have any upper respiratory problems, you can't breathe right, take essential oil and just, I know I got some big nostrils, some big lungs and everything else, but this will help open up that passageway so you can breathe better. So just get it in. All right, so as far as the scalp again, here we go. Shake that up. I want to make sure my hair is nice and moist before I put the aloe vera in. If you guys don't like pieces of aloe vera in your hair because it can get a little tedious by picking it out, I recommend cutting all that gel part out. You gotta cut a lot of it though. Put it in a muscle shirt or a cheesecloth and then squeeze it on your scalp and then rub it in. But for me, I'm not doing that today. I don't have the time to do all that, so we're gonna do it the quick and fast way. So you cut some open, you chop it up so that gel can come out real nice. You part some of your hair, make sure you get that in on the scalp. And what I'll do, because I know some people just, oh, where'd you get that advice from? How'd you know this? How'd you know that? When I post this video below on the comments, I'll tag about 5 people that I may follow or chat with on YouTube that deal with aloe vera. And it may not just be for your hair or scalp. I'll even put people that use it for different things. But I'm showing y'all what I use it for. It's cut open, rub on the scalp, just like that. And one thing I recommend for all the people getting dreads out there for the first time, I'm gonna be honest, if you're not worried about looking pretty and having all this stuff edged up and cut and getting them retwisted every 2 weeks, I would just let y'all stuff freeform. I wouldn't touch it, I wouldn't stress it. The more you touch your hair, the more you twist, the more you interlock, the more you do this and that, the quicker it is, it's gonna break off. I'm letting y'all know that now. Experience, former dreadhead, I've done a lot of research. The more you manipulate your hair every 2 weeks, every month, the more your stuff is gonna break off. I'm letting you know that now. Also, if you have a mini fro and you wanna get dreads, what I also recommend is, I would say probably for the first 2 inches of from the front, about 1 inch or 2 inches, I would go ahead and just fade all that off. Because anything here is gonna come off real easy. That's your baby hair. So honestly, I would keep that if I were y'all. I can't do too much. I'm already receding as you see, but so on and so forth. I would get that trimmed up. I wouldn't get no dreads. I would get no dreads here. I would get no dreads here. I would get no dreads here. I would just get dreads from here all the way back. I would just brush that. Stop pulling that. For me, I'm just leaving it. I'm just letting mine do what they do. But for future dread heads, I would not get no dreads right there. I would cut that off, edge that up, and just get them in the back. All right, let's go ahead and keep going with this aloe vera. Putting it in the scalp. As you see, when we cut it open, I take it, I hit it with a knife. Get all that gel, get all that good stuff to come out. Take it, just put it all up in there, just like that. And what I'll do is, all right, some of the things I can say and talk about. So what I'll do is, as far as right now, I'll put it in, I'll make sure it's all over my scalp, then I'll give myself a scalp massage, for about anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'll do like a handstand for like about a minute just to get the blood flow to the scalp. And then I'll go and walk the pups for good enough to close to about an hour, just so the sun can really get on the scalp. It can open up my pores. It can let the aloe vera do its job with cleansing and healing and helping with growth. And then after all that, I'll come in here and I'll shower and I'll wash it out. And after I wash it out, I'll make another video showing y'all how I hydrate my hair and what I use to put in there. I'll show y'all two different things. I usually just use coconut oil, but today I'll make a little something. I'll show y'all what it is and what it entails. I know this looks messy. I know it looks crazy, but trust me, your scalp's gonna thank you for it. It helps with dandruff. It helps with dry scalp, itchy scalp. It helps with hair growth. It's definitely beneficial if you're trying to get wigs or freeform, like you don't go to the shop, you don't have Sally Joan and mama retwisting you up, which ain't no problem with that, because that's where I started out from before I know how to do my own hair and do my own thing. Sorry that I keep playing the same instrumental. I'm just click and play. I don't have time to. That's one thing y'all got to be careful of too. When y'all working with aloe vera, make sure when y'all done, y'all wash y'all hands, because this is a powerful, bitter tasting, I guess you can say, plant, herb, whatever. And it does not taste great, but at the same time, it will keep you from touching y'all mouth, touching y'all face, because y'all gonna not like the taste of it. But I wouldn't be touching everything, because this will get on everything and it's kind of a mess. You just got to be careful with it. Put some in the back. Again, aloe vera helps with cleansing. It helps with detoxing. It helps with sunburn, skin irritation. If you eat a lot of it, but sometimes you don't got to eat a lot of it. If your body's not used to it, it is a laxative, so it may make you go to the bathroom. I'll probably, since I bit that earlier in the video, I might have to go pretty soon. I am fasting right now. I'm only doing a little 8-hour fast. I woke up at 6 a.m. I have not been, so from 7 and I'll stop at 3. I know why y'all say, why you stop at 3? That's random. A, I fast all the time. And B, that was just between me and God, not you and I. I just figured, let me stop at 3. 3 is my favorite number. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Allen Iverson were my favorite number. Stoplights. Red, yellow, green. That's just my favorite number. And why I start at 7? That's my wife's favorite number. It runs with heaven. I just did it like that. If y'all want to know, it's not that serious. It's not, oh, when to do this, when to do. Just do whatever. Do what you feel like you need to do. Get that up in there. Again, it looks messy. It looks crazy. Especially when I walk outside, they be like, who is this? What's all that stuff in your hair? You ain't gonna wash it out? You don't care what other people think? Let me tell y'all. All right. If y'all over the age of, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, 30, and y'all really out here still caring what everybody think about you and what you do and what you don't do and what you should do, we gotta do better, people. Gotta do better. And I've always had that my whole life. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why can't you do this? Or what's even funnier is being made fun of And everybody that made fun of you, everybody that want to throw shade, everybody that got something smart to say about what you do, from what I noticed and from what I seen, they usually do the same things. No. They usually do the same stuff. Put some more in the back. And again, this does help stimulate some hair growth. And what y'all can also do, y'all can chop some up. I'm not doing the beard thing right now on the sides, but if y'all want y'all beard to grow and be clean, y'all can just do that right there with y'all face. You can leave it on for a little bit and then wash it off when you get in the shower to wash y'all hair. Again, I'm gonna leave this in probably until about 3 o'clock. Just really let it penetrate the scalp, get up in there. Again, I had dreads. Woo. So I say this, if I would have never cut mine, I probably would have had them, or did anything crazy, cutting sides, doing all this and that, I probably would have had them for going on probably about 12 years now. Somewhere around there, between 10 and 12 years. I would say you lose track of how long you have them when you did behind the dreadlock bars for 4 years. That's really where it's at. Once you get past that 4-year mark, you really just be letting them do their own thing. Got the wicks going on this side. And like I said, you gotta do the back too. Stroke that back real good. Side view wicks. Get them sides in real good. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video. It's a little too long, but if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all want to know about some locks and aloe vera, go ahead and watch this video. Pass it along. Show somebody else. Like I said, I'm going to leave this in to about 3. I'm going to go outside, get some sun, get that vitamin D. Let it do its thing in the scalp. Go walk my dog, get them tired. And then when I come back, around 3, I'm going to wash it out. And then I'm going to make a video of how I just moisturize my scalp and what I put in it to make it healthy after I wash all this, I guess you can say, gunk out, but it's very beneficial to your scalp. Your scalp gonna love you for it. I don't know if y'all know this, but I would say the good shampoos, the decent shampoos, they usually got aloe vera up in there too. One of these days I'm gonna make a video, a detox video, using aloe vera and apples and some other stuff. But today it was strictly just for the dreads, just for the locks. I know I'm looking crazy. I know I'm looking Rastafarian. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to looking professional, looking clean, trust me. Trust me. We know how to get down over here. All right, y'all. So put that away, get these down here. And I'll be back with another video later. Gone.